I was just sort of having a chuckle about how we deeply underestimated Governor Kuroda's ability to still throw out that surprise.
Absolutely. Yesterday was an absolute shocker. It took so many people by surprise. It ripped through across every single market out there. We're seeing the yen today at 131, when this time yesterday it was at 137 to 138. It just shows you how much of a shock and awe the event was across every trading desk in the world yesterday.
And of course, we continue to see the repercussions around global bond markets as well as FX. Tell us the implications of the BOJ's move, if this is in fact how markets are perceiving it to be the first step towards normalization.
Absolutely. I mean, there are divided camps on this. Some of the bears out there absolutely say this is it. The BOJ is capitulating. This is just the first step to normalization. So you've got funds like BlackRock, Blue Bay, UBS, and all that celebrating Christmas early because the so-called widow maker trade that they've bet on, that's burned traders in the last 20 years, actually worked this time around. So you've definitely got that camp of investors out there who are saying this is the first step to policy normalization. Others are a little bit more cautious, particularly the funds in Japan, who are saying, look, let's listen to what Kuroda has to say. This is just a tiny step, and negative rates are still a thing in Japan.
What other impact do you see across the FX landscape? Of course, we saw the move in Aussie yen, and of course the move in the dollar is also kind of a separate major theme that we're focusing on going into next year. What are the repercussions for some of these other trading pairs?
It's important to look at the yen as a big anchor as well, not just in global rates, but obviously in currencies in Asia in particular. So with sentiment shifting on the yen, remember the yen is still quite cheap and was an incredibly cheap currency to borrow in because it was so low versus the dollar. It would have implications across everything from the Korean won through to the Indonesian rupiah, through to the Chinese yuan as well. And of course, the most important one of all is the dollar. So as the dollar yen continues to, dominate trading across desks and with thin liquidity in place, definitely watch out for sort of big moves in across everything in Asia.